raining hard in Briançon. She's escorted out with an umbrella.
Star treatment in Briançon tonight.
Mathilde looking very focused early on.
Yeah, she's been working really hard this season. Trains with her boyfriend, Sean McCall.
So climb in front of a home crowd. Mathilde, she'll have to take those headphones off. You can't climb with them on, I'm afraid. Natalie, when you're getting ready to climb in an event like this, what's your mental preparation in these last 30 seconds before you actually get on the wall?
Yeah, it's quite hard. It's quite hard that they've got them sat in front of the crowd as well. Normally you get prepared behind the wall, then you're brought out ready. So yeah, that's quite unusual. I think it must just be because of the rain, but I don't know, you take in a bit of the crowd, you use it to kind of spur you on, but at the same time you're trying to keep focused. And I always like, you've got 40 seconds before you step on the wall to have a look at the first few moves, and I always like to get that ingrained in my mind before I step on the wall.
There's Mathilde, final wave to the crowd. So you try to use the crowd to your advantage?
Yeah, I think you have to be careful. It can be quite distracting at times if you listen to it too much, if you try and read into the reactions a bit too much. But yeah, I think especially for Mathilde and Hélène in front of a home crowd, it's got to really help push you on.
The crowd isn't going anywhere, so I guess you either use it to your advantage or you let it count against you. I'm sure Mathilde would use it to her advantage. Slightly jerky, couple of movements low down, but first clip she just fumbled slightly. She's already a couple of moves in, looking more composed though. First final of this season, 13th in Villars, 10th in Chamonix. Two finals last year though, including Briançon here. She was 4th place, missed the podium by 1. Should be a very popular person to get on the podium in front of this French crowd.
She's a very elegant climber. Very rarely looks out of composure. But I think she's been working on her dynamic moves quite a lot. I know she's done a few of the Boulder World Cups too, so she's been working her weaknesses.
Yeah, we've seen Mathilde a few times already, bouldering. Just the one so far this year, but she does do both disciplines, lead and boulder. She was 29th in Innsbruck earlier this year, back in May. Currently sitting at 12th in the overall rankings after 2 World Cups. So just so you can get some sort of idea, that La Sportiva sign down on the bottom right of your screen that's just disappearing, that's where the steepest part of the wall begins. So Mathilde is now established on the very steepest part of the wall.
That looked like quite a tricky move, a double dyno onto those volumes.
Asking the crowd for a bit more encouragement. Unfortunately, the crowd has really thinned out here in Briançon. I have to say, I can understand it is raining heavily, but we had a huge crowd about an hour before the event got underway, all drinking beer and eating hot dogs, but unfortunately some of them had disappeared into the Briançon night. No doubt are waiting for this rain to subside. I hope it does. So Mathilde not looking too troubled by any moves so far.
She's done really well with these big dynamic moves. Next section looks really core intensive.
Lots of big moves so far in this women's final.
When the wall's this steep, it's also really hard to coordinate clipping as well. You've got really long clips swinging around, and trying to coordinate that with big moves is really tricky. Just taking a few moments to get her arms back there.
So Mathilde, she's, I would say, about 2/3 of the way up this route, between half and 2/3. You can see there, she's already nearing the easing off of the wall. Once she's clipped that next quick draw above that, the angle really begins to ease back. It's still 20 degrees overhanging, but compared to what you've been on below, slightly less physical.
Top section looks a bit more delicate, lots of volumes, quite contorted movements.
Climbing quickly here, Mathilde. That's only 4 minutes gone, just over. So no danger of getting timed out, you wouldn't imagine. See there, quite a physical push.
Deep lock. Right on.
That must be one of the hardest moves to train, isn't it?
Yeah, training the triceps.
As you see, Mathilde slips off. Be interesting to see a replay of that, perhaps. Did you happen to see which limb gave way, so we can get a
Not sure. She definitely had that hold, that next hold. Whether they'll give her a positive hold on it, I'm not sure. But
yeah, for people that let's have a before we see, let's have a look at this replay. This is lower down.
That's a great move.
Great move, Mathilde, very controlled. For people that are new to lead climbing and lead World Cups, talk us through the scoring system from an athlete's point of view.
So each hold is numbered, so they tend to start at the top and then each hold going down.